see what they try to do. Still slugging it out. They just went. They both showed their hands.
Getting that execution with the throw. Finds the target.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Show me what you have. Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Still slugging it out here. Triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Both fighters are barely KO.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Ryu and Boo lights them up.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player hits them with a stopping bomb. Getting that execution with Kagero no Mai. Player 1 will have to low heavy. This can lead to some big damage.
Throw leaves them wide open.
Back into the corner. Connects with the throw. Finds the target. In there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Goes air to deny them a fight.
Both punish count.
Hold your breath. They cancel out.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes air to deny them a chance. No good up high. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Lots of aggression from both sides. All right, what's coming up next?
This is gonna be bad news.
Will they try to finish the round with a drive move? Player 1 can't use any more drive. KO.
Player 2 picks up the first round.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start.
Are we going to see some fireworks here?
They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Hits them with a stopping bomb. Fires a power wave. Jumps. Showing some real tenacity. Knockdown and jumps in.
This is a turning point. They gotta turn it
In there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Immediate jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jumps up. Prophetic power. Getting up close and personal. Drops that off. Both punish counter sets the table. And that's on power back. Terry's about to pop up. Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one. Drops him hard. Is it time for pleasure? Time for pain. As far as Juri's concerned, they're kind of the same. What are they gonna do? Oh, burnout! Do they mean to do that? Are you serious? That comeback was unreal! We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there! They're still hungry! Both sides stepping up for the rematch! Jumps! Jumps in! There's a smart rising tackle!
brushes off the impact. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. out with the block. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Throws them to negate the block.
Jumps up. KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Decides to buff up while they can.
This is gonna be bad news. Harry's powering up. We're gonna see a geyser of damage. Now, can they finish the job?
Fights out of the corner.
Back to the digs in deep to get that driving.
A quick breather.
Super clutch corners. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. In there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here?
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Oh, with the drive impact. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. All right. Strikes back with the drive impact. Backs them into the corner.
Hold your breath.
They cancel out each other's move.
Takes a trip.
Goes in on the impact for nothing. In a dire situation, they can't.
There's the Walls KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Scrapping it out up close.
Big, low, reaching heavy.
Flushes that off and keeps going. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter.
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best.
Throws them. There's the wall spot. They can't do anything now. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? It doesn't kill. They're still in this. Player 1, that was the highest I've ever seen. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Hits up the always important first round. Down a bomb. Nothing stops Filson. Rex is going to a dark place. You gotta imagine.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in, finds the mark. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Gets the jump in.
All right. Absorbs the attack and fires back. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open.
Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
This is a tough spot.
Takes a trip. Player 2 can't afford to get KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps? Player brushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super. Brings out an early super to pile on the pressure. Brings out a bomb. It's cute and makes people unhinged.
They decide to take a breather to regroup.
Oh, could be the start of something. Not much move. Charges forward. Super clutch corner switch. Jumps in. Nothing stops this train. Gets a risky buck in. Life lead is there, but clutch anti-air. Just what they were after. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Goes for the anti-air in the clutch. Stings them with a Shikusen. Hits them with a stopping block. This is a bad... Oh my god, they just choked it up! Plenty of help. Knocked them out of the air. What's next? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in, a dash, and whip. They're wide open. Corrects them. Okay, here we go. Raw super art incoming. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
That felt good, didn't it?
Put them on a t-shirt with that finish.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Drops them hard.
Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. They hit each other. Takes a trip. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Where's their opening?
Knockdown and...
The fight continues in the middle of the stage.
Gets them. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking.
Brushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super. Is this early super gonna change things?
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work.
Big throws. Going in.
Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Burnout. Expect a KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
You're fun.
Final round. Fight.
Knocked them out of the air. Jumps up. Both fighters are raring to go. Oh, the pitch, the air throw. Brushes that off and keeps going. Plenty of health. Both low heavy. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Caught his counter on the action. Juri's going to a dark place. Tyson down Raku.
Good, didn't it?
This is the time to... This is gonna hurt. Baits out the low kick. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. We'll test some nerves here. Knock them out of the air. Player 2 knew the throw was coming. Are you kidding me?
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Looking to impress with this super.
Can't keep track of these corner swings.
Closing moments of the...
Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner.
It's your best
The throw hits, holds out with the block. Counter.
Their life bar, but also their nerves. Burnout activates. Player 1 in the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? I heard round the world. Yo, top that. Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Nowhere to run.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Opts for the throw. Player 1 has the life lead. Knockdown. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Taking stock. Life lead opens up.
With this super art connect, this Dragon Last Flame could be big.
Very solid corner switch.
Player 2 has depleted their drive gaze, but they are still within range to win this round. They were not clear for takeoff. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps up. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jumps in. Hits him with a stopping bomb.
The fighters continue to check each other in the early going.
Jump. Miraculous grab.
Takes him all the way to the corner with that.
A quick breather. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Good, didn't it?
Big soup in there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
Deals some damage with that quick combo. Decides to go in with the target combo.
Takes a trip.
Can't keep track of these corner switches. Comes down to the wire. Just adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Perfect time to spend the meter. How's this round going to develop?
Player 2 has the meter lead.
Knockdown.
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Throw leaves them wide open. Closing moments of the in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps in aerial Tatsu.
Slight miscalculation on the airflow spacing.
Jumps. Flashes him. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Both fighters planning something? Which way you gonna block? From the low. Throws him.
Going in?
Player 1, were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Their space drops them hard. Life lead is there, but Scrounum closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Time to play.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Counter hit throw there. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. No good up high.
It's past your bedtime.
The throw hits. Now the fun begins.
Holds out with the block.
Reacts fast enough to get the counter.
Surprises them with a drive rush. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Throws them to negate the block. Jumps.
Order makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Nice parry. Scrapping it out up close. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 is working with a better low heavy. Flushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Going in?
Looking to impress with this super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The super armor does its job.
Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Still slugging it out here.
They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Surprises them with a drive rush. Had the radar up and running.
They were looking up. Big, low, reaching heavy.
One chance here, mate. Hitting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. The Big Bang Kachosen comes out.
Player 2 finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs, right picks the air throw. Dashes forward. Baits him for the air throw. Dashes up. Gets the jump in. Impacts a no-go. The jump in catches them. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters planning something? Jump? Scrapping it out up close. Drive rush to keep it going. Are we gonna
Lighting up the skies with Kagero no Mai.
fights out of the corner, backing off for the critical art? This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player 1, oh, what a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with a jump in, sets up with the jump in. Nice parry.
Hitting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. Throws out the Kachosen for some mind games.
Both fighters step all in with the rush. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. They're burned out, but they may have a plan here. Getting up close and personal. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. One player is, oh my god, it is over! Player 1 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a chance with that jump in. Opts for the throw. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Deftly shuts out the jump in. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Takes a drill. Will they try to finish the round with a drive move? Brushes that off and keeps going. Decides to puff up while they can. Player 1 can't use baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 1 closes with the throw, hitting him with the smart stuff.
Round 2.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Medium kick hits. Checks him with the projectile. Ryu Enbu lights him up. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Oh, says no to the impact. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Hits the air throw. Likely digs in deep to get that drive in.
Hitting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai.
Player 2, that's not gonna hit. Backed into the corner. What setup do they have? This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Such a lovely face.
Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The parry. This could lead to some big damage. Clutch read on that impact.
Vicious density.
Nothing stops this train. Yes, sir. More damage. All the throws connects. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 punish counter sets the table. Keeps him out. Knockdown. Here comes the flatline zone. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Show me what you have. Time to play.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Throw whip. Trips them up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Goes for the throw. Takes a trip. Goes for the super art? This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with... Oh!
Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter.
Experiencing burnout. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Hits him with a stop and pop.
Adds on a bit like
Lighting up the skies with Kagura no Mai. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Oh, says no to the impact. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Goes for the jump in. Burnout activates.
a quick breather.
Low heavies.
Wait.
The throw mid gotta do better than that. Jump. The low.
Uses the target combo as a filler.
The drive impact doesn't work. Player 1 can't use any drive move. Gotta play it, tries to act quickly, but with the attack, throws them. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Wow, reads the counterattack. Wraps it up with a throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Work out there.
Final round. Fight.
Decides not to rush in without a plan. This goes to the air. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Fireball pressure. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Throws them. Okay, here we go. Both up. Oh my god, they just choked it up. A jump? Jump! Drop that off! Do they gamble something here on a drive move? Dumps them! That was a fight heard round the world! Yo, top that!
Round one.
It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! The Big Bang Kachunki comes and whips! They're wide open! Oh, says no to the impact.
The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocks the jump in.
As predicted.
Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage.
Long low attack hits.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Here we go.
Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. Knockdown.
That drive impact doesn't get through. Throws them to negate the block.
Heading into the end game now.
It's getting tense. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Lighting up the skies with Kagura no Mai. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. KO! Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start.
Brushes that off and keeps going.
Very solid corner switch. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Fights out of the corner. Back picks the air throw. Looking for a chance. What'll happen here? Jumps? Blocks the impact. Hits them with a stopping block. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player one will look to apply burnout triggered. Make the enemy shields and get that buff. The attack continues. Break through with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Going in. Nothing stops this train. Shows a medium kick. This can lead to some big damage. This is gonna be bad news. Nails it! Both sides getting ready. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Reversal. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Jump! Sets up with the jump in. What now? Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Wall slap into the guard break. Can they use their drive? Connects with the throw. Both a whip. They're wide open. Noticeable life lead. Ugh. Take us. Drive impact misses. What? This can lead to some big damage. Big jamma. Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jump! Sets up with the jump in. Hits them with a stop and block. Ups the damage on that and opting to go for the overdrive up. Grabs them. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. There's a corner switch. Opts for the throw. All right. Throw misses. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Life lead opens up. Great work finding the opening. This is a huge chance to make a kill. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. All right, what's coming up next? Opt for the throw to close it out. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight!
Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Jump. Ryu empty. Still scrapping for control. Brushes that off and keeps going. Knockdown and jumps in. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Barely blocks the blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Experiencing burnout. Jumps up. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Oh, here we go. Are we going to see a comeback here? Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. What are they going to do? What's next? Doesn't set the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Give me a little bit more.
Final round. Fight!
They are letting it. Nothing stops this train. Who's going? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
That felt good, didn't it?
Lands the super. Time for just meets them air to air. Crowns them from above. The time it connects with the throw. Crunch that off. Yes, sir. Make the enemy shield and get that buff. The attack continues. Player one is barely. Oh, gets the air throw. Taking chunks out of each other here. What's next? More fuel for the fire. Cook them up. Sakai Fuhasai. Player two hits them with a drive impact. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.